Hey guys, it's Shannon with iHeartRadio Canada. Here with Zara Larsson, the woman who needs no introduction. You're just talking about that you've been in Toronto for a couple of days, having a few days off.
Incredible.
Please tell. Canadians love hearing other people talk about how much they love Canada. So
it's so nice.
Yeah,
everyone's very friendly. We've been to great restaurants. We've been shopping, really good vintage shopping. And thrifting, and we've just been like walking everywhere, which is so nice compared to some of the cities that we've been to before, where it's a lot of highways. But I always like a big city because I feel like there's so many. It's like a melting pot of the world coming together in one place.
Totally.
So I'm super excited for tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Yay.
That's so sweet. They do say Toronto is the most multicultural city in the world.
Crazy,
right?
I can see that.
Yeah,
I feel like it's just
a good mix of everybody.
It is. It's really inspiring, I think, to walk around here. So I hope it's just as good of a crowd.
I'm sure it will be. Yeah. And I think, too, with Tate being Canadian, the fans go crazy. Yeah.
That's been amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like a homecoming thing.
Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Your album is coming out in just over a month.
I know. It's crazy.
How are you feeling?
I feel really, really excited. It's been pretty quick since I released my other album, Venus. But I feel like this just had to come out. Yeah. Like, it just felt so good writing it. And I discovered a lot about myself, how I like to work, how I like to write. I found a lot of confidence in myself. And it was just like a really good time to make it. And I think it reflects in the songs. And I think it shows that we had a good time, but also that my personality, I've always struggled, like earlier when I started writing music, because I was like a little bit more shy and I've always struggled to put my personality into my songs, but I feel like this one really represents me the most of all the things that I've done so far. So that's why it feels extra good when people connect to the songs that I've released so far, like Midnight Sun, or Crush, or like I can't wait for people to hear the whole thing because it's short. It's only 10 songs, so you can play that on repeat.
Yeah. How did you narrow it down to 10? Like, take me into that process.
Before, I've just been like writing, and then we have this huge pile of songs, and then I need to pick out one or two or three and be like, which one is it gonna be? Oh my God, no! But this time when we started, first of all, I've made the whole record with a very small group of people, so it was me, MNEK, Helena Yao, and Margot XS, basically. And then another favorite, Zone. But we kind of like made the whole thing. And then when we made a really good song, we said, we love this song. This one's going on the album. Check. And it's just like, it just is going on the album. Like, I can feel it. Then we made another great song. Oh, this one's going on the album. So it was kind of like, we just made it as we were writing, and then we decided like, oh, this one's going on the album, and then like, oh, but this one fits really good on that, or ooh, wait, this one is like a really close sister to this one. Maybe it's even better. Let's switch them out. But like we set it out, and we always had an album like in front of us, and then we were just like, yeah, this one stays. We like Midnight Sun was one of the first songs we wrote, and I just knew like, yeah, that's staying.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Like, that's staying. And then that's just how we did it. So before, I've just been writing, and then I'll like, let's see how we make it, and that's really hard.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, where are you supposed to start?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so wild. Do you feel like this is your best piece of work?
I think so. I think it really reminds me of when I started making music, like when I first got kind of onto the scene and like into the studio. I didn't write myself at all at that point, but I've always been like, had a lot of opinions about the project and the songs I'm doing, like my A&R, my own A&R in a way. So it reminds me of it because there's just like no pressure, And I remember it was just so fun to be in the studio and record these songs and listen to these songs and hang with the writers. And kind of like I've made it now. When I started out, it was just like a small group of people who were writing for me, and I was signed to a small label, and it was like an indie label that also had like writers and producers. So it was very familiar, and it was this like close knitted, like it felt personal and like just fun.
Right.
And I think I've definitely found my way back into the close knitted personal relationships and the lack of pressure and just like I'm just gonna have fun.
Yeah, you can really feel that too.
Yeah,
with the songs you've come out with so far.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm in a really good like headspace. I think I've done this now for so long, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I really do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a singer
every day.
Yeah, and that's like made me more confident again, I think.
Yeah.
That it's just like, okay, I will always be a singer, and however good or bad things go, like this is what I love to do, and this is who I am.
Do you attribute that to the time that you've spent in the music industry?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now I'm like, oh, I really do this. And I think that's also adds to my lore, I guess. And I feel like it's interesting the way my career's been going, because I feel like I'm getting almost reintroduced to the world every couple of years. But now I feel like people are really tapping into who I am, because a lot of people know my songs. It's almost like because I started so young, I feel like I didn't really know my sense of like style, maybe.
Because you're figuring that out while you're going too, right?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can't be expected to. Yeah.
No, totally. And I was so young, so like it's almost like I had all these hits before I was fully formed as like an artist. Or I don't think you're fully formed ever. I will continue to develop as a person and an artist, but I think I know way more now, like what I like and what I don't want, and like even more than before. So now I'm very excited to have this experience, and I've been on stage so much, and I've been like in the industry for so long that I'm just super ready for whatever is gonna come.
Totally.
And I'm having like a good time.
Nice.
So yeah,
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
Speaking of your lore running deep, I feel like anyone knew that anyone who discovers that you were on Sweden's Got Talent.
Oh yeah, we go way back.
And then won. I feel like all has the same reaction where they're like, what? 10 years old? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you remember most? Like what memories come back around that time and around winning?
Ooh, I mean, sadly, it was quite short. Because, you know, if you're on X Factor or Idol, The Voice, whatever, it's like every week, you know, you go in and you sing your song and people vote. But now I did the audition, and then I got to go to the semifinale, and then it was the finale. And that was it. That was my journey. So it was pretty quick, because every week is like a new like batch of 8 people, and all those people go to the semifinale and that. So my journey was quite short, but it was so big. I mean, to me, being 10, it was nothing like I've ever experienced before. So I just remember being very, very, very nervous.
You wouldn't even be able to tell, though. Like that video of you singing Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On." There's so much like confidence coming out of you. Even
you just gotta fake it. Gotta fake it till you make it. But I was, and it's exciting. Like I still get nervous, especially when I do TV.
Do you?
Because it's such a concentrated like couple of minutes, you know. And I always mess up my words in my own shows. When I do my show, I'm like, oh, na 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 na. That's why I have my backing vocal girls, because I'm like, what's the lyrics? But I feel like if you mess up something on TV, it's like such a bigger percentage of like the performance. And also, I guess everything these days stay online because people film and stuff. But yeah, I've never experienced anything like that before. Like it was huge for me.
Yeah. And
but yeah, coming back to that, like it's interesting because I won that show, and then nothing really happened because you can't do much with a 10-year-old. It's kind of like,
Now what?
Yeah. And I remember being so stressed, like, oh my God, my career is over. And then I released my first song that took off in Scandinavia when I was 15. And then people were like, oh my gosh, that's the girl from the talent show, which kind of happened when people were like, Symphony became a huge trend. And people were like, wait, that's this, like, oh my God, that's the Lush Life girl. And now when I'm kind of releasing this album, people are like, wait, that's the Symphony girl. Like,
you're always
I'm, like,
that
always,
girl.
like, referencing like back to myself over the years. So yeah, I'm like, oh, that's the, and I think we're reaching a point, or it feels like I'm reaching a point where everything that I've done is kind of like coming together. I hope. But it's really fun, honestly. It keeps things like exciting.
Like, what's next?
Yeah.
Especially I can imagine with like something like that symphony moment.
Yeah.
You can't even predict that happening.
Oh, no.
That's so
at
wild.
all.
Yeah.
Like, what is that trend even?
Literally.
Like,
how would you even explain that to anyone?
Totally.
That's so wild. Being on tour with Tate, a lot of fans want to know how much you actually see each other, or like, do you get to spend
saw each other more?
Right?
Yes. She's so busy.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a big machine. Like, she is a superstar. Like, she's touring arenas all over the world. I watch her sound check.
Nice.
And I'm like, hey, but she's very busy, and she is so hardworking. That's very inspiring. Like, she works really, really hard, and she's so young too. I think it's just her personality, like coming from competitive dance, and then now are releasing songs and like perform like an athlete every night. I think it's just who she is as a person, that she always will give her best, like every day, whatever she does.
Right.
So sadly, we haven't had the time to like hang out, because she's always doing something, or like I'm doing something. But I just love to be a part of that tour.
Yeah. Like,
everyone's so lovely, down to the crew, the dancers, the band, the front of house. Like, everyone has a really, really good energy, and I think that says a lot about her as an artist. Like, I believe that if you are a good person, I think it trickles down to the people you have around you. And a lot of the people that are traveling with her now and doing these big arenas have also been with her when she did these like club shows with like 500 people. So that's so nice to just bring along your team.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can relate so much to that with
to do the journey,
to being in the performing arts school, and all of that.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
She's amazing.
Yeah, that's so sweet. In 2022, you posted that you failed your driver's license because you drove too slow.
I know, it's just crazy. Yeah. Not my part of my personality, but I did.
It's 2025. Do you have your driver's license?
I have my license.
You do?
The thing is, though, I did have my Swedish license.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to get an American one, because I needed that to like rent a car, and like I have my, Social Security, and like I pay my taxes, and like I live in LA. I think, I don't know. It's unclear. I feel like I live in my suitcase.
Right.
But I was like, I have to get my California driver's license. And I failed it. I failed it twice.
Darn. But you got it.
I got it.
You got back on that horse.
Yes.
That's so good. I'm glad to hear that.
I never want to go back to the DMV.
No.
Do you have something like that?
Yeah.
Or do you have...
It's called like Service
Canada,
Ontario here. Yeah.
I feel like you guys would like, no, we do that online.
Oh.
Like, it's like, it works here.
Yeah, there's some of that. That's fair.
Right.
That's nice of you to think that. But we still have to like go in and like go get it renewed and all of that stuff. You and I have a lot in common. We're both Sagittariuses.
Hey.
Love it. What's the most Sagittarius thing about you?
I think I've been really getting into that lately, honestly. I've been getting into like the moon and like star signs and stuff. I just think it's fun. So what do they say about Sagittarius? We love freedom. We love
like always on the go.
Always on the go, never want to be still, always want to experience new things and like new people. I think that would be my biggest trait, that I'm like, okay, what's next? And like, yeah, just always hungry for a new adventure.
Yeah.
What's yours? would you say?
I also the same.
Yeah.
Like being very restless, and I find if somebody tries to like hold me back in some way, then I'm just more motivated to go out there and do new things. Yeah. So very similar. I like that. True or false? You once had to take a painkiller because your ponytail was too tight.
Yes. Haven't we all? No.
No. I think just you. Okay.
No, I love a painkiller. Just like a paracetamol, you know? Nothing crazy. But whenever I feel, and my boyfriend's the opposite, like he would never, ever, ever do it. And I'm like, my toe hurts. Like, where's the paracetamol? Like,
yeah, I get that. I love that. Okay. Also true or false? You can crack your ears.
Yes. Should I do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it.
If you want to.
I'm going to put the mic
a little
here,
ASMR.
You know? Let's see if it works.
I tried to do it myself. I couldn't do it. That's crazy. That's wild.
The other one, so it's even.
Oh my! I didn't even know that was a thing. That's so crazy.
I know, it's crazy. I can't wait for when I learn to crack my hair.
No.
I see they do that.
Oh, when
somewhere.
they like pull it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. That's like, okay. Don't do it.
How do they do it? How do they do it?
That's so wild. I love that. True or false? You still know all the words to your Simlish song all the time?
On the top of my head, no. I wish I did. I wish I did.
That's tough to remember.
But I heard it and I was reading the lyrics and I just saw the lyrics and I was like, no, that's the wrong lyrics.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I have to change this.
Oh.
On Genius or like the lyric side. But I love that I got to do that.
Yeah, that's so sick. You should bring it back.
Yeah, maybe do that live.
Performance?
Yeah.
Live on TV.
Yes.
Do it. True or false, your new album is called Puss Puss?
It's false. It was supposed to be, actually.
Was it?
Yes.
That's like the conversation online. People want to know if it was like originally titled.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? Who probably leaked that? Leaked. It was probably M&EK. Because he got so upset when he found out it was called Midnight Sun. He was like, called me and like, what the fuck? Like, he was just like, where's Puss Puss? But I think Midnight Sun represents the album also very nicely. Puss Puss is very innocent. It's actually something we say in Sweden when you like hang up on a call or like you speak to someone like in your family or friends and it's like Puss Puss. It's kind of like a XO or like British people when they write the little X in the text, just a little kiss.
Do you text it or you say it or both?
You could do both.
Okay.
Oh, maybe text like just a puss, and it just means kiss. Like a puss is like just a little.
I like that.
Yeah. So, but then it's also fun because even though that's so innocent in Swedish, it also is like, oh, puss puss, you know?
Yeah.
But I do have a song on the album called Puss Puss.
Nice.
And I love it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear it. That's so sweet. Okay, before we let you go, you're nominated for a VMA.
Yes.
For choreography.
Yes.
How does that feel to be up against, especially like Kendrick,
know.
Tyga, Doechii, everybody?
It's amazing. And I have to give the props to Zoe, my choreographer, because and she's actually nominated twice. Wow. Me and for Twigs. So I don't even think that has happened before. I don't know. I think I'm so like excited to work with her too. I feel like we're in a new era. Also, the show that I'm gonna build for this album and like going out on tour, on my tour, is gonna be very, very fun because she pushes me to do things that I'm like, ooh, should we do that? You know? And she's like, yeah, and then we're just going to throw you up in the air. And then, you know, you're going to like land and they're not going to catch you. And then we're going to do like, she's very creative. And I think she's pushing me and pushing what people are expecting of me in the performance. Like if you'll see me for the show tonight, like my entrance is also very like, ooh, like I never would have thought of that. So I really, really hope, I mean, that would be her win. So I really hope that she wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yes.
Sweet. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Puss, puss.
Puss, puss.